Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. This week we're going to do my most asked question, which is which supplies do I use for my bullet journaling and my hand lettering and calligraphy. So first I'm starting out with my notebooks. This is my current bullet journal. I just used it in my October spread. It is fairly new to me, but it is the Electrum 1917. I have used this journal in the past and I love it, and that's why I bought it again. These are some stickers that come in the back of the journal, and it has a little pocket. It has fairly thick pages, light dots, easy to use, and doesn't bleed very easy either. So I really recommend this journal. This is my red one from last year. I think it was March. Yeah. And I didn't make it too far into this one. I wanted a new one for my YouTube. This was my one beforehand. I highly recommend this journal. It's great. It's a limon. It is about the same texture, feel, and thickness of the pages as a Electrum 1917. The only downside of this journal is that it only comes in this one brown kind of color, but it does have a nice pen holder. I did do a pen test on this page. You can see the only thing that bled was the Sharpie marker and the Copic marker, which I don't really use in my journals anyway, so I really liked this journal. This is the first journal I ever used. It was called an Ecolo. I got it at Office Max. I really didn't want to wait for shipping. It has grid pages, not dots, and the pages are fairly thin. I only used a pen and Papermate flare tip markers, and the flare tip markers, which never bleed through anything, were bleeding through this page, and I don't know why. So I didn't use it for very long. It was just kind of a starter journal, and when I knew I felt serious about it, that's when I got the limon and ended up getting the Electrum. This is the last journal I wanted to show you guys. It's not really a journal, but a sketchbook. I use it for my hand lettering and practicing my calligraphy and what I want to put in my bullet journal or on my projects. This journal, because it's a mixed media journal, has very thick pages, so nothing bleeds. It has a nice surface where you can practice your calligraphy. So onto my markers. This is my Tombow dual brush pen. It has a brush tip that is not actual fibers. It's a one solid sponge, and then this is the pointed nib. It's just a small little pen side of it that you can use for outlining and detail work. So they sell them in very small packs because they are kind of expensive, but these are all the markers. This is every color that they sell. They sell in a 96 pack like this. Some of them are missing because I'm using it for a project, but these are what I use most of the time when I'm doing my calligraphy or brush pen artwork. This is the second set of markers that I use in my bullet journal or for my calligraphy work. They are Zebra mild liners. I either got them off Amazon or Wish. I'll leave the description of them in the description box below. They have two sides. They have a chisel tip, which kind of looks like a highlighter, and then their other side is like a pointed nib again, kind of like the dual brush pens. That's better for like coloring in or detailed line work. Although these aren't calligraphy markers, you can always use them like calligraphy markers by just doing some DIY faux calligraphy like I have on the side over here. pretty easy and simple, and just better colors and nice markers for this. So the last and staple item that I use almost every day for my bullet journaling or artwork is these Pigma Micron pens / markers. They have the best consistency. They are the thickness of a pen, but they never skip or clot like normal gel or ink pens do. So I really love these and recommend them for anything you're doing. They come in a bunch of different colors and a bunch of different sizes. So this, for instance, is an 02. It is one of the thinner ones. I think they even go down to a half size, but this is a very thin line. You could use it for really detailed work. The 05, which is what I have here, is what I use for my dailies or just note taking in general. It's a medium thickness micron. I really like that size. And then they go up to an 08 that I have here. They might go bigger, but that is what I use for like my line work in my art. So I really like these pens and recommend them. I can leave the description for these also in the description box below. Now, since I explained all the materials I use for my bullet journaling and hand lettering, I figured I could put them to good use in just a little autumn piece for you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any ideas for future content, please leave me a comment in the comment box. Thanks. See you next time.